English quantifiers that follow this pattern: a, of, noun. This video is brought to you by AP English. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel and help to spread this to more people who love to learn English. A module of. A module of. A unit of something, a series of parts, or a set of parts of something. Example: this book shows us a module of giant machine operation. A number of. A number of. A number of goes with a plural countable noun, indicates a number of things. Example: he used to own a great number of books, but he got many of them sold out. A pack of. A pack of. This is to identify thing or item that is packed or contained in a small paper box container. Example: he is addicted to smoking. He probably smokes a pack of cigarettes daily. A packet of. A packet of. This is equivalent to a pack of. Example: she went shopping at the mall yesterday and she bought a packet of ginger tea for morning drink. A parcel of. A parcel of. A package of something, item that is stored in a wrapped box or container, a quantity of something. Example: there was a parcel of computer parts that needed to be unloaded. A part of. A part of. To be involved in a thing or event or someone. Example: we're together for around 10 years and he is now a part of my life. I would love to take a part of this cake home. A passage of. A passage of. Mostly used in a passage of time to indicate the passing by of the time. Example: my grandma looks more beautiful with a passage of time. A pack of. A pack of, a lot of, or a big number of. Example: she couldn't imagine that she bumped into a pack of troubles at work. A piece of. A piece of. A part of something or small part of something. Example: it's better to write these English words down on a piece of paper, or else you might forget them. Each one of us gets a piece of that big birthday cake. A pile of. A pile of. A large number or amount of something. Example: the editor has a whole pile of questions for the interview of a famous person. A portion of. A portion of. A part of something. Example: she took out a small portion of the peppers in the box and gave it to me. A pyramid of. A pyramid of indicates an object or something that is arranged in the shape of a pyramid. Example: the baby likes to make a pyramid of toys out of his old Legos. A quantity of. A quantity of, used to indicate the plural form of things, a number of things. Example: the company had just imported a large quantity of automobile parts recently. A quarter of. A quarter of. 1 out of 4 equal parts of something. Example: the mother divided that cake into 4 equal parts and gave a quarter of it to each child. A half of. A half of. One part of a thing that got divided into 2 equal parts. Example, he took a half of the profits in this business and the other half was mine. A school of. A school of. A group of something. A combination of thoughts. Example, there was a school of small fish swimming next to the river bank. A segment of. A segment of. A small group of something. A part cut off from a figure. Example, the company used a large segment of its revenues for its payrolls. A series of. A series of. A group or number of things that has the same class. Example, this media producer has just launched a new series of comedy movies for teenagers. A slab of. A slab of. A flat piece of something or a flat block of something. Example, the kid was very happy when he was given a slab of chocolate. A slice of. A slice of. A thin piece of food. Example, I have a slice of bread and an omelette as this morning breakfast. A spoon of. A spoon of. Use a spoon of to indicate things that use a spoon for measurement. Example, my wife is a fan of black coffee without sugar, but today I have a coffee added a spoon of sugar and I think it's too much. A stack of. A stack of. A big or large quantity of things. A large number of things. Example, while she was tidying her room, she found down a full stack of books under her bed. A tablet of. A tablet of. A small piece of medicine. Example, the doctor told me to take a tablet of aspirin for my headache. A unit of. A unit of. One single thing or a small part of a bigger thing, a term of measurement. Example, dollar is a unit of currency that has effects on most of other currencies. A volume of. A volume of. A number of things. Example, a large volume of votes are predicted to come from the rural areas' voters. A whole gob of. A whole gob of. A large amount of things. Example, filthy consumers can spend a whole gob of money on their basic needs. An amount of. An amount of. Used with uncountable nouns to indicate a quantity of something. Example, he has put a great amount of time and effort on this project, but it doesn't get through. An area of. An area of. A measurement, a size of things such as land, paper, area of a particular place. Example, the new international airport might take an area of 5 hectares of land. An element of. An element of. A part of something or a component of something or a section of something. Example, the storyteller raised her voice at this particular element of the story that made us startled. An episode of. An episode of. A unit of action or a part of a TV series. Example, we won't go out tonight, but we are gonna watch a new episode of this drama series. A stockpile of. A stockpile of. A large amount of things. Example, the seller prepares his marketplace, which includes a stockpile of bananas a bottle of, a bottle of, a bottle of, a bottle of. A quantifier that is used for liquid container such as water, milk, wine. Example, she has a bottle of water that can contain 1 liter. A can of, a can of, a container for food or drink. Example, a can of cooking oil might be enough for this party. A tube of, a tube of, a long cylindrical structure container to store liquidity. Example, hey dear, don't forget to get me a tube of toothpaste. Okay, we've run out of toothpaste already. A jug of, a jug of, a container to hold liquid. Example, we'll need a full jug of water to cook this soup. A jar of, a jar of, a small container that is made from glass or plastic to store food. Example, Mom said that there was a jar of soft candies in the cupboard, but I didn't see it here. A range of, a range of, a series of things in a line. Example, the beautiful sky glows a range of light blue colors in the summer. Further behind a range of mountains, the clouds are swinging along the breezes. An item of, to indicate a particular thing. Example, I remembered that I got an item of clothing as my previous birthday gift. A flash of, a flash of indicates something that is quick in a flash or strong emotion way, such as a flash of lightning, a flash of thunder, a flash of inspiration. Example, suddenly a flash of inspiration comes up to her mind and she works brilliantly. A cloud of, a cloud of, use this to express a mass of things or something that is grouped and floated. Example, there was a big storm rushing through this area which left behind such a big cloud of dust on the air. A grain of, a grain of, use this to express a very small amount of something. A grain of tends to go with nouns such as salt, sand, seed, etc. Example, the gardener took a grain of mustard seeds and germinated them in a mixed soil bag. A stroke of, a stroke of, to express something that comes or appears in a sudden. Some nouns often go with this phrase, such as luck, sword, lightning, work, or genius, etc. Example, it came as a stroke of luck that he got out of the car accident without being hurt. A gust of, a gust of, a gust of something is to express short, strong, and sudden appearance of something. Example, she lit up the candle, but a gust of wind blew through the window and stopped the light. Then the room became dark again. Walking down the street, the man suddenly got wet due to a gust of rain rushing quickly through. A blade of, a blade of, use this to express a small thin piece of something. Example, the chef started to slice the meat and he did get a first blade of beef in a good shape. A fall of, a fall of, uses to express things such as rain, snow, dust. Example, a sudden fall of rain starts the new season in this area. A fleet of, a fleet of, a group of vehicles or a group of things. Example: the new army project has a fleet of battleships involved. The car manufacturer has just shipped out a fleet of its newest cars. A breeze of. A breeze of. Something that comes in a light or soft manner. Example: we went cycling to that mountainous area in order to enjoy a breeze of fresh air last weekend. A puff of. A puff of uses to describe something that is puffed out, such as air, smoke, perfume, wind. Example: the best way to pronounce p is to make a puff of air go out through your throat.